How dictators control minds, a deep dive. Throughout history, dictators have relied on fear, manipulation, and propaganda. They don't just want control over your body, they want your mind. They want to control what you think and feel. But we're onto them. We'll crack open their playbook and arm you with knowledge, because the scariest thing is not realizing you're controlled. Let's explore their mind control tactics. Propaganda, the art of deception. Propaganda is the bread and butter of any dictatorship. It's state-sponsored, industrial-grade BS pumped into the veins of a nation. The goal is simple: make the lie ubiquitous, rooting it in public consciousness as truth. Fear and intimidation, controlling through terror. If propaganda is the carrot, then fear is the dictator's stick. Fear so pervasive it seeps into every aspect of daily life. Imagine a knock on the door in the middle of the night. Dictators cultivate this fear, making you too afraid to speak out. Education and indoctrination shaping minds from childhood. Dictators cultivate obedient citizens from childhood. Schools become indoctrination factories, rewriting textbooks and replacing critical thinking with obedience. Children revere the leader and view dissent as dangerous. It's a chillingly effective way to ensure the regime's survival. Division and isolation breaking unity. A divided nation is weak. Dictators exploit social fault lines, pitting neighbor against neighbor. Once divided, they isolate individuals, making it harder to connect and resist. It's like creating a society where everyone is trapped, too afraid to challenge the status quo. Economic control. Dependency breeds obedience. Dictators exploit basic human needs, seizing control of key industries. Imagine a world where access to necessities depends on loyalty. Speaking out could mean losing your job, home, and livelihood. That's the economic stranglehold dictators use to keep citizens in check. Psychological manipulation, rewriting reality. Dictators twist your perception of reality. Using gaslighting and disinformation, they make you doubt your sanity. Crises are progress, opposition leaders are criminals. A constant barrage of manipulation makes you question your own eyes and ears. Knowledge is power. Dictators control information flow. Independent media shut down. Unflattering history rewritten. Internet access restricted. In a dictator's world, alternative viewpoints vanish. Dictators see critical thinking as a threat. They suppress intellectual freedom, banning books, censoring art, and monitoring conversations. Teachers follow approved curricula, and journalists are silenced. Questioning the leader brands you an enemy of the state. It's a systematic dismantling of critical thought. Never let a good crisis go to waste. That's the dictator's motto. Dictators exploit crises to tighten their grip, suspending civil liberties and cracking down on dissent. They flood the airwaves with propaganda, blaming enemies and promising only they can guide the nation. It's a manipulative tactic, but effective throughout history. Crises become opportunities for dictators to expand their authority. Over time, fear, propaganda, and control feel normal. People accept the unacceptable. What was shocking becomes routine, eroding outrage. This normalization is the dictator's victory. It maintains power with minimal resistance as people accept their fate. So, there you have it, the dictator's playbook, laid bare for all to see. A chilling reminder of freedom's fragility and mind manipulation. But it's also a call to action. Understanding these tactics is the first step. We must be vigilant and critical. The fight for freedom requires constant vigilance. Awareness is the first step toward resistance.